Hello, Connecticut networks like Fox Connecticut News before they fired Judge Napolitano, they hid things from him with other judges. The Connecticut corrections offices and judicial branch offices has rules with organized crime groups, and then they pretend it's legitimately with the military, with the agencies. It's many with involved with former co-defendants and their family members, a former director of the FBI, Robert Luskin, like a Thaddeus Grabowski next to Fox Connecticut News, and people with intelligence families named Demain and Mendez, involved intercities with predicate acts, just fake transcripts and databases, collusion/S with sexual and medical offenders of kids on and off campuses, putting predicate acts with fax rolls as family with foreign and domestic in layers. They have a shell game though, and the breaching method facilitates that and shows them needs to cover up their roles with the shell game. That's part of the why and how they have suits and ties, counters and exceptions, still open their mouths and making examples of themselves with free speech about serious things like slavery. And they're leaving out black people's rights of lives. And they're using their own differences and other people's differences to prevent anyone from demonstrating how originally and still some black, white, and exceptions internationally, the law voices were criminally born influence, tactically delusions raw. They had entrenched databases, identity of relativity/relativities to everyone, even our founders did not have free speech. And the only founder's name we know the name of is James Madison. So there are all kinds of drugs and medicines, crimes and delusions with psychiatry that Russia and Americans have, and Ukraine at the same time. For example, as collusions with World Trade Center attacks, with Saudis, with their campuses. These are inter and intra campuses and intercities and intra-cities. This breaching method already showed the identities of the law. They need to hide lie progressions relative to their uses of words like and values like culture, differences, their own differences, other people's differences. They are incapable of speaking for logic and reason proper. All this is recorded.